But at least for this two part, we will try to kind of devote some more time, because this is something which will be kind of, you will be kind of dealing with at least 90 to 95% of the time. Okay. If there is any concern, guys, let me know. Then we will kind of, then what I will do, I will reevaluate the material so that I will kind of shorten this discussion. We will give some more time to the other sections. Okay. So feel free to kind of interrupt me and let me know. So because the thing is that when I will be entering in the analysis part of this one, it will definitely take some greater time, because there are a lot of artifacts that will be kind of going through, which will be dealing in real scenarios. And I'm pretty confident that once you are done with the analysis of this one, you will be finding that the case that we were discussing yesterday, I think this one, you will be able to do this. You will be able to do this analysis in a very, very confident way, and at least 90% of the analysis will be similar to the one that we will be kind of seeing over there. Okay, so that's just kind of a disclaimer. Anytime you have any concern, feel free to kind of raise that. Okay. So going forward, this is the image that we'll be kind of utilizing. I hope now you got an idea about the CAPE software, and now you can kind of, you'll be really confident to kind of, let's say you want to investigate any malware case, or let's say you want to do any policy violation case, you want to investigate, you can utilize the CAPE. You now have the full details about the CAPE. Similarly, you have the full details of the FTK measure, the important functions of the FTK measure that you can kind of utilize to kind of mount a drive. Yeah, go on.
Sir, will you be showing like how to like see the important artifacts so that we can do the analysis? So here in the this FTK measure, so will you show us like how we can look for the main artifacts so that it will give more confidence to the team?
Yes. Yes. So what I will do is, the plan is that uh, rather than kind of quickly jumping on the case, I will first go through a detailed about few of the artifacts from here. Uh, we have already discussed most of them, let's say over here, when we were discussing this one. Okay, this cheat sheet. If you have this cheat sheet, and if you since we have already covered most of the artifacts from here, like what all artifacts are there, and we have seen that at a high level. If there are certain thing, like one of the thing is that the mft file is something we need to kind of know what all things are. Let's say if I go over here and click on the empty file, there are a lot of headers over here, like file 0 and all. So we need to kind of understand what those things means. Okay, like you see that again the file 0 comes up. These are the records of the empty file. So we need to a little bit understand about those things. And then since we have already covered a lot of the artifacts at a high level, what we'll do is that we'll quickly jump to the lab analysis part, and we'll figure those out, those artifacts directly when we're kind of doing the analysis part. Okay, so overall, these are the artifacts that we will be kind of covering up most of this while doing this investigation. The one that I have covered, like planned for you guys to analyze this image. Okay, so we'll look at. So let's not worry. We'll look at all those artifacts one by one. It will be kind of coming up also in the lab part. So the questionnaires are like something which is like very sequential, and which will give you an easy way to kind of understand what all artifacts are important for us to kind of investigate. Okay. So now let me quickly see my notes, and let me see what else I have to cover before kind of I jump to the analysis part. Uh, Okay, so just give me guys 2 minutes, and then or let's say 5 minutes, and then kind of we will kind of start our discussion. Okay, so I'll come back in, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay, guys. So now let's kind of resume our discussion, and what we will do now is that we will quickly look at now few things, and 474, 104. So we'll look at quickly at the file system now. Okay. So thing is that what I mean by file system is that there are few file system that you will be kind of encountering. Okay. Like let's say fat file system, which is also called file allocation table, fat file system. Then there is another file system which is called exfat,